I'm James Patterson. I write way too many books. Welcome to Hungry Dogs. The title comes from my maternal grandmother, Isabel Zelvis Morris. Nan used to always say, "Hungry dogs run faster, James." And I've been running fast ever since. Here's what will be coming your way soon, and this is a really terrific list, I think. You'll hear from some incredible people like Stacey Abrams, yay! BJ Novak, yay! Kathy Bates, Dolly Parton, Josh Gad, and Pope Leo. Okay, maybe not Pope Leo, but who knows? Maybe he'll show up. Hungry dogs run faster. Thank you, Grandma, for turning me into a hopeless, obsessive-compulsive. Listen to Hungry Dogs with James Patterson. That'd be me. On Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is the TJ Show. We've got Jeff in Macon, Georgia. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Jeff, tell me, what is the most exciting part of your life right now?
I think just being able to spend time with the family and listen to music with my son going to school every day. He loves it.
Nice. So you guys listen to the show together?
We do.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
I love hearing that because I used to do that with my parents when I was a kid. And isn't it so rare that everyone in the car agrees on something to listen to? In this world where everyone's got their own little headphones on. So you're telling me your kid, how old is he?
He's 16.
16. He's
Nice.
pulling his headphones, the beats off his head, and he's listening to the radio with you?
He listens to it every day.
Oh my goodness.
Morning, noon, and evening, yeah.
Kenny, I don't feel like putting the energy into this, but give me a celebratory scream.
Yeehaw!
I mean, that's how I feel inside when you say that.
All right. Awesome. Let's go.
No, I mean, in all seriousness, it's pretty awesome to hear what you're saying.
You made our day.
Yeah, because I was so passionate about listening to the radio. I know Jabo was too. He used to call into it all the time.
Yeah, he is.
Kenneth.
It's true.
Big fan, Heather. So when you say that, it almost kind of feels surreal. I have to pinch myself and say, are we really doing this? So thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh.
You said something else. You said you love spending time with your family the most. And it's interesting you bring this up. I was at this very fancy restaurant last night because we were doing it up. Okay, every once in a while, we got to go wild. And I was looking over at the table next to me, and I saw this guy. I'm assuming, I could be wrong. He looked like a doctor. He had the phone on his belt, and he just had a doctor look.
All right.
He looked very smart. Again, a lot of judging here. I don't know exactly what it was, but they looked miserable to be with one another. And it kind of broke my heart a little bit. What is it about your family that your answer was that's the most exciting part of your life? What are you guys doing with each other?
It's what he does with me. He just brings me out to what's important in life. How that loving him is more important than me worrying about me all the time. He's been a big blessing. My son is a special needs child, but he just absolutely loves music, and he whenever he does something, he carries that with him. He's just a lovely boy.
Wow, Jeff,
he means everything to us.
That is so beautiful, and thank you for being willing to share that. I certainly don't have that situation in my home, but I hear what you're saying in the sense that it's the first time in my life where I started thinking about someone else, is first of all when I met my wife, but seeing your kids, that changes something where you go, wow, this person actually quite literally matters more than myself. And that's something I couldn't understand how people felt that way. They'd always be talking about their kids. And I get it. So I'm so happy that you have that. And we appreciate you for listening.
Thank you for giving me a chance to say it.
Yeah. And if you ever, if we can ever help or send you a message or something to play for him, if that would be exciting, don't hesitate to ask. We'd be happy to do that for you. Okay.
Okay. I'll call you guys up one day.
Yeah. That'll be great.
Awesome.
What's his name, by the way?
Ben.
Guys, we're going to get to talk to Ben one day.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
I love it. Hey, Jeff, you have a great day. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Thanks again.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We love Liz. She cuts hair at NASA. Such a cool job. Hey, Liz, you have an announcement to kick off 2026. Go ahead.
Watch the skies around February 6th for the giant Artemis rocket's going to go up.
The moon missions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so where you are on the Space Coast, do you get to meet the astronauts that are going to be involved with that? Are you regularly around astronauts?
Yes.
She cuts their hair.
Do you ask them a lot of questions?
Yes.
Yeah, and do they engage in conversation?
Oh, yeah. They're regular people. They put their pants on the same way as you do.
Yeah, that's really cool. So, could you do us a solid without getting yourself in trouble? Could one of those questions you ask them while you're cutting their hair be, hey, would you call into this radio show? It's called the TJ Show.
Definitely. I'll give them your number for sure.
You know, I'll even, we can give you our email off the radio. We could, make it look all official and everything. Kenny, you know how to act official, right?
Oh, yeah. No problem. You guys are awesome.
Affirmative.
It's just I would like to see more real things. I'm like you. I get kind of tired of the fake stuff. And
With AI.
We're keeping it real on the Space Coast, man.
Listen, no time for nonsense at NASA.
For sure.
Liz, just to clarify, it might sound like I'm joking, but I really would like you to wedge our show into conversation when you're cutting one of the astronauts' hair.
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
All right, can you give me an affirmative that you know that I'm not kidding and I'm very serious?
10-4, Captain. We will definitely do that.
She said absolutely like 4 times.
Okay, no,
you don't believe her?
No, because I think it's easy. You call into a radio show, and it's like, oh yeah, mention us to the astronauts. I'm not joking. I really want to talk to one of the astronauts. So if we actually have to go through NASA, and we've done that before.
Yeah, we have.
How long did that take?
It took a minute. It took a while.
When you say a minute, you mean months, and I get impatient. I'd much rather have the barber.
Well,
yeah.
We did have a couple astronauts, kind of stuck on the ISS for a year and a half that they only were supposed to be there for a month. So, sometimes things take time.
That's right.
Hey, by the way, speaking of, you're talking about Butch and Sonny. And
yeah, I met Sonny.
Oh, you did?
Both of them, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Butch, I'm sort of close to them in the sense that I was on. I was on
this story continues to evolve.
Well, no, hold on. I was on a press conference call as the quote media, and they didn't take my question.
That's true.
And so they went with ABC News, all the ones that sounded, hi, this is Joe from ABC News. And they did their question. And it was like, ugh. And then somebody asked the same question twice. I was like, are you kidding me? That could have been me. But Butch seems like such a humble, awesome guy. And Sonny, too.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
Okay, if you cut Butch's hair, tell him I want to get to know him, okay?
Super nice guy. Very good. Yep. I think you're retired now. I might be wrong.
When Butch booked a haircut, do you have his phone number there?
No.
Doesn't work like that?
It's confidential.
I thought I'd roll the dice on that one, guys. It didn't work. Okay, very good. But I'm serious.
Just wanted to say welcome to 2026 and keep your eyes to the sky.
You too, Liz. Keep cutting those astronauts' hairs.
Absolutely. Love y'all.
Love you.
you.
Too.
Bye.
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 Yesterday around this time, we were chatting with my friend Seth, who was sharing a story about how his dad's German Shepherd rescued him from a burning house. It was a wild story, and once again reminded of how amazing these animals are. We got this message, and it was waiting for us today when we got into the building. I'm pretty blown away by this story. This kind of stuff makes me love and appreciate my dogs, way more, because I can get annoyed by them.
Yeah, they can be annoying.
Right, but listen to this. This is absolutely remarkable.
Hey guys, I was listening and heard an ask about a pet that's come to your rescue. My name's Randy. I'm a retired Army officer, and so is my wife, and we've lived all over the world and had collies for the most part. When we retired, we moved up to Cordova, Alaska. Bradley and I, named after Omar Bradley, the collie, were looking at the salmon spot.
I think that's so cool. There's a place where there's a salmon spot. How great would it be? Drop a line in, you get dinner, you go home.
Food, automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Cordova's off the grid. You can't drive there.
That's even cooler to me. You go to a salmon spot that no one knows exists, unless you know.
It's a fishing community, home of Copper River salmon, and so we're tromping around in the woods, having a good day. Heard something coming from kind of in the asp trees there. The bushes started moving, and lo and behold, a grizzly popped out.
Well, there's also the supermarket that has salmon.
No.
And it is very easy to get it.
We were apparently in his or her area, and after 30 years in the Army and years up there in Cordova, did exactly what I wasn't supposed to do.
Well, give yourself a little grace. You got a grizzly bear chasing you.
Did you scream? Because that's what I would have done.
Yeah, Army, what?
Yeah, exactly. Training what?
Remember, we reported on a story. There was a black bear in a New Jersey grocery store recently.
Yes, you're right, actually.
But black bears and grizzly bears are two different animals, and grizzly bears are supposedly much tougher creatures.
What would a
Grizzly is in the name.
Yeah, what would a grizzly bear say? Kenny's very good at animal impressions. If you walked into its living room there in Alaska.
Could I help you?
Oh, yeah.
And so I started to back up as fast as I could and then turn around and run, and to which I proceeded to fall on a bear coming toward me, and Bradley stood his ground. Barked, bear raised up, he was probably about 8 to 10 feet from me, raised up, looked, Bradley didn't give up.
That is amazing to me.
That dog was like, absolutely not.
You think about how small a collie is in comparison to a grizzly bear? They must go nuts. Like, if you were that dog's friend, you'd be like, bro, you got to walk away from this one.
Bear took off.
Wimp.
Figured it wasn't worth it. Bradley saved my life. Love that dog. Teenage son said he was his babe magnet.
Yeah, better be. After that.
Thanks for having the opportunity to recognize unsung hero. Take care.
Hey.
Bye.
That's an awesome story. Thanks for sharing that with us. When that bear ran away, it went, "Rah!" and then ran back into the woods.
Ooh, it's a doggy. Jabo, you mentioned in passing, you have one of those rings. Is it called an Oura ring?
Yeah, Oura ring. Yeah.
It tracks your movements, it tracks your sleep, it knows about your body. It's very impressive, actually, all the things you were telling me that it does.
It is. It's pretty cool.
And you said that apparently yesterday at a very specific time, it alerted you that you were stressed out. Mm-hmm. And you said, well, we were in the studio at that time.
Yeah, and I said, what did you guys do to me that made me stressed out?
What did I say this time?
Okay, so this is
Say, it
really
wasn't
funny.
me.
You told me the time that your little ring said you were stressed.
Right.
I found, because we have everything timed to the second here, I found the moment and I dialed back to the minute that you told me.
Okay.
And I found what supposedly stressed you out.
All right.
Now listen to this. This is interesting. So what happens here is this is right before we were about to go on the radio,
right.
and we were having a discussion off the radio. Now, of course, the mics are always recording.
Right.
So we actually have on tape what apparently stressed you out. Here it is. Here's the moment. See, we're getting ready to go on the air. That's called the DJ cough. DJ's getting ready to say hello on the radio.
We're still going to Sleeping Bird today?
Now, you were asking, there's a restaurant that we like.
Yeah.
And you were asking if we were still going to get a bite to eat there.
Yeah. I want to make sure because those were the plans. Okay, good. Because
I'm not going to skip my
I
everything
didn't pack
bagel.
a lunch. So.
I even got angry thinking about it. I was like, you're telling me there's a chance we're going to skip? No way. I was looking forward to an everything bagel all day.
Well, I was angry thinking that we wouldn't go, and then I didn't bring a lunch, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. If he says no, I'm going to be upset.
Oh, yeah. No, I need a...
That breakfast burrito.
This is the TJ show. And that's where we go on the air. I was like, oops.
Nothing ever happened.
Oopsie, we got to get on the radio.
I was already, when if you have like a significant other or even like a family member, you have a whole argument in your head before the situation happens. That's what was happening in my head. I'm like, if he says no, then we're not going to this place. I'm going to be so upset. So I'm glad that you said yes, but I guess that is what triggered me. That's what triggered the stress.
That is unbelievable to me that it would even know. Like, I don't understand. How does the ring know what's going on in your body? Is it your skin? Is it, what is going on there?
There are like 9 different sensors inside this ring, but it goes based off your pulse. So if I guess my pulse was elevated, my heart was like, no lunch, no food.
See, I'm trying to feel my pulse in the finger that you have your ring on.
My index finger, yeah.
I don't think I can feel a pulse. I guess that's got to be a pretty intense sensor.
I'm assuming it is. I mean, like I said, there's like 9 different sensors in here.
Wow.
Yeah, if you were going to do it with your finger, you'd want to either check your carotid artery at your neck or at your wrist.
Look at this. That's awesome.
So I wear an Apple Watch, and after Jabo mentioned this, I checked my pulse at around the same time, and I peaked.
No way.
My peak pulse was right around the same
It
time.
stressed you out too?
The
I think it
idea
might have.
of
Yeah.
not having food stresses us out.
Yeah.
That's
a
a primal thing. It must be.
That is so weird that links up to the same time.
It's a coincidence, I don't know, but yeah, right around the same time. I had a
Wow.
peak heart rate.
Now I'm hungry again. I'm getting stressed.
Can we go again today?
Here I am thinking it was something Kenny said that caused me to be stressed
Well, it
out.
usually is, right?
Yeah, sometimes it is, yeah.
Are we going too far? Like, do we need to know everything that's going on inside of us? Heather, I see you're not wearing one of these tracking devices. Neither am I. Why are you choosing not to do it with all the technology that's out there?
Because I do not need to know what's going on inside my body. I'm already having enough trouble with the outside. I don't need to know what's happening inside. We have skin for a reason. You know what I mean?
You think it's there to hide what's happening?
Yes, 100%.
But maybe the things that are happening on the outside can be defined by what's going on the inside.
Don't need to know.
I don't know that a doctor would agree with you. What was the last time you went to the doctor?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, you should at least know the year. Do you know the year?
Don't have one in the current city we're living in, and we've been here for a while.
Okay, seriously, you know what? You got to do something about that.
Yeah.
Heather.
Although I've been to
once a
the
year.
ER because I was sick enough to have to go to the ER. So so technically last year.
Maybe if you would have had a doctor, you would have never had to make it to the ER.
Yeah. My dad is like that. Your dad is like that.
Doctors, that's too much school for my taste.
I mean, at least get blood work every year, at least.
I always said I'd make a great dad one day.
Yeah.
You're a mess.
Well, it sure sounds like it. Yeah. So you like it. You like every detail, everything you get to know about yourself. You want all the data.
Well, here's the thing. There was a point in my life where I did not care. I was just like, whatever, I'm young. I'll do whatever I want, you know?
Living Heather life.
Yeah, pretty much. But eventually you get wiser and you're like, hey, I would love to live to be, 87. That would be awesome. Or maybe 90. And there's some things in my life that probably need to be addressed that I don't know about. So I figured this is a good way to kind of track that so that I can do something about it.
Great. And, we have heard stories because I can go on a pendulum with this. Like, on one hand, I think it's the coolest thing. Mm-hmm. And on the other hand, I'm like, how much information am I putting and where is it going?
Let me tell you, I read, people don't even read the fine print when they set these things up.
You read the fine print?
Every single one before I said yes, of course.
Is that why you haven't gotten to the book that I recommended yet? You were reading the other book.
That's right.
The user manual.
That's right.
No, but we've seen stories where people have been rescued because of this thing. And by the way, my mother-in-law fell off of someone's stairs. She was all alone. This was last year, you remember. Yeah. She broke her arm. She couldn't move because of her wearing her Apple Watch, Kenny. So you'd be proud of this. Mm-hmm. It alerted her husband, and he saw that something was wrong. She didn't even know the setting was turned on, so she didn't read the manual. But it actually got someone to come to her and bring her to the doctor. Yeah, so you hear stories like that, and you're like, well, I do kind of want that.
It worked out in her favor in that case.
We're in this ever-changing world. Give them more information. Make sure you read the manual.
That's right.
This is the TJ Show.
I'm James Patterson. I write way too many books. Welcome to Hungry Dogs. The title comes from my maternal grandmother, Isabel Zelvis Morris. Nan used to always say, hungry dogs run faster, James. And I've been running fast ever since. Here's what will be coming your way soon, and this is a really terrific list, I think. You'll hear from some incredible people like Stacey Abrams, yay! BJ Novak, yay! Kathy Bates, Dolly Parton, Josh Gad, and Pope Leo. Okay, maybe not Pope Leo, but who knows? Maybe he'll show up. Hungry dogs run faster. Thank you, Grandma, for turning me into a hopeless, obsessive-compulsive. Listen to Hungry Dogs with James Patterson. That'd be me on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds a little bit different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
I want to introduce you to Trevor and his now fiancée, Danielle. They just got engaged, but the engagement didn't go as planned. A really good idea. They went to Boyne Mountain in Michigan. This is a ski resort where they have something called Sky Bridge, Michigan. It's a beautiful scenic walking bridge that's about 120 feet in the air. And it was all lit up for the holidays. Trevor got down on one knee, took out the ring, and dropped it.
Oh, my goodness.
120 feet below.
Well, you're asking for it if you're going to go up that high.
You hear these stories of people proposing at, like, the beach or on a bridge.
It's risky.
And it's very risky. Just do it at home.
Right.
Mm-hmm. If the ring falls, you know exactly where it went.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Where it went.
Yeah, you're asking for trouble.
So it fell, again, 120 feet below into several feet of snow. So they got some help from the staff at Boyne Mountain. Thankfully, their head snowmaking technician had metal detectors in his car. They searched for 2 hours. Trevor and Danielle gave up. Lost cause. But the staff kept on searching for hours more and did eventually find the ring.
That's cool.
These people have patience, man.
It's amazing.
And a good heart, too.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'd give up on that pretty quickly. I'd say, well, must be a sign. All right, let's move along.
Well, that's what the couple
Buy a
did.
cheaper ring.
But the staff wasn't satisfied.
Okay,
That's why you don't propose. Ever.
Nah, you don't got to stop living life.
You get married. I'm not saying don't get married. I'm just saying don't propose.
Okay, well.
That's how you did it, right, Heather?
Exactly.
Kenny, what
I
else
need
you
health
got?
insurance. Let's get married. Star Search is coming back. You guys remember Star Search?
No.
The
Yeah, we were
talent
kids.
competition. Yeah, it was a
Or
little
before
bit
we were even
before
born. I don't
our
even know.
time, but this was a televised talent show. It was hosted by Ed McMahon, and it helped launch the careers of several people who you definitely know: Britney Spears, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Adam Sandler got his start on Star Search. So they're bringing this back to Netflix, and Jelly Roll, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Chrissy Teigen will be the judge, with Anthony Anderson as the host.
Cool.
Sweet. Okay.
Hey, listen, people love watching those shows. They work, right? America's Got Talent. People like judging, watching. Is this person
Pretty much.
talented?
Well, like the bad people is what I think everyone loves. It's like when they people think they're good, but they're actually not good.
And they stopped doing that on American Idol. They don't show the
That
bad
was the best
auditions
part.
anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't do that
What was the
anymore.
reason?
Because it was kind of insensitive. They were kind of
Can you
exploiting
imagine?
these
And
people.
it was mean. It
Can you
was
imagine
mean.
watching that back and you're like, wow.
And then it lives with you
You're-
forever.
Yeah, you're being told that you're good and it's just, you're being pushed out there because people want to laugh at you is the real reason why.
Well, that sounds
funny,
like a good
though.
choice. That's nice of them.
Yeah.
So the new Netflix Star Search,
The old days of like Simon Cowell, he would just lace into people.
it was terrible.
When did they realize like that we're actually just bullying people on this thing?
I think towards the end of the original run on Fox, and then since it was rebooted on ABC for the last several years, they just did away with that part of the
I
show.
was going to say very late. We figured it out very late.
Yeah, it went on for years, for sure.
Right.
But Star Search will be live on Netflix January 20th.
Cool. What else you got, Kenny?
You guys know the classic rock band ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what? I had the pleasure of seeing them in a little tiny studio, and it was a lot of fun. That's the one.
cool.
It's the.
Rumors spreading around that Texas town.
They're definitely old school. I know that much.
shack
now I know
outside
who they
La
are. I got
Grange.
it now.
Of course.
Well, of course, they're famous for the long beards. The lead singer and guitar player Billy Gibbons and the late bass player Dusty Hill had really long beards. Ironically, the only member of the band who didn't have a beard was the drummer named John Beard.
That's great.
That's funny.
He had a beard. It was his last name.
That is funny.
So Billy Gibbons was on Jay Moore's The Comedian's podcast and told this story how he and Dusty Hill were both offered $1 million each by the brand Gillette,
The shaving company.
razors. $1 million each to shave their beards on live television. And they ended up turning it down.
Now, why in the world would anyone say, do you really need your beard that badly?
Let me tell you something. You know they've experienced millions when they turn down $1 million.
Yeah, sure.
Now,
Yeah.
you and myself have not experienced $1 million yet.
You'll grow a beard to shave
I
it.
will grow it. I will grow a beard on every area of my body that grows hair. I would grow it, okay?
Well, the offer's out there if anyone's interested in J-Bo.
I'm picturing things.
So the band, they called their studio's music executive, and he said, well, the money's good. You might as well consider it, but I'm not so sure, you guys. Any of you guys know what's under there? Implying that, of course, their beards were down to their knees. They hadn't shaved in a long time. What if they shaved and they were hideous?
They didn't
and
like
then
their face.
Nobody would want to go see their
The hair
show
will grow
anymore.
back.
That's
you know what I'm
funny.
saying?
Oh, man, I used to go to this hair salon, and the guy who owned it had a beard that was about that long. And I'll never forget, I knew when he was behind me because I would hear him scratching his beard. It was
gross.
so weird. I was like,
The things that probably fell out of that.
well,
beard.
it might have been like a bird's nest. I mean, who knows? At that point, I think you got to give it a good couple months of just let it hit the air a little
Yeah,
bit.
Seriously.
But good to hear. Glad that they were able to turn that down.
That's a
fun
fun
story.
story.
Kenny, what else you got?
You know, the Athletics baseball team, formerly the Oakland Athletics.
The Oakland A's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're currently playing in Northern California in a minor league baseball park as they're preparing to move to Las Vegas in 2028. Here's the problem. They're hitting a little speed bump. They've applied for a trademark on the Las Vegas Athletics and the Vegas Athletics. They were denied by the U.S. Trademark and Patent Office.
Why?
They said that the name is too generic and it could be easily confused with other things currently in the Las Vegas area.
Oh, my goodness. But it's such an iconic team.
Right. I mean, it goes back to 1904. They started as the Philadelphia Athletics before they moved to Oakland, California.
That sounds like a conversation that's happening in the basement of a casino. It's a little too generic, but could be a little less generic for about $2 million.
Right.
Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Do they give any examples as to what it sounds like or could be confused?
Perhaps like gyms or other programs, like you have the University of Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's silly.
And maybe their athletic department is known as Las Vegas Athletics.
What else you got, Kenny?
The Guardian talked to several experts who advise people on how to reduce your screen time, and they recommended several books, apps, and other tactics that we've heard before, but there were some that were new to me and some that some people in this room perhaps take advantage of as well.
You normally don't encourage people to quit things, but they've been trying to figure this one out for a minute. They've been, you just said books, lists. Every year it's like, well, here's how you reduce it. And it just keeps seemingly increasing.
We do encourage you to quit 3 things: drinking, drugs, social.
Yeah. I would put them all in the same category at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all damaging us. By the way, follow us at TJ Podcast on Instagram, and you will see Kenny bowl a strike. What a form you've got.
Thank you, sir.
You are a magnificent bowler.
I agree with you.
We're more like a non-alcoholic beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I can get with that.
If you need the taste of it, we're there, but we're good for you.
We are a virgin pina colada.
Exactly.
Okay, there you go.
Like
At TJ Podcast on Instagram. By the way, shoot us a DM or record yourself in the DMs. You might hear your voice on the show. We love using that to connect with you. Okay, tell me how bad social media is.
So one of the tips J-Bo has said that she uses all the time, you'll take all of your social apps off your phone and you'll only use them on your laptop.
Yep.
That's a great tactic that
That's where
does
I'm at
seem
right
to
now.
work. This one I never heard of. Put a rubber band around your phone.
Come on now.
So it makes it harder to swipe or scroll.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Also annoying.
You say all this and you're like, it's a little bit overkill. I have a friend who is in college and he was having a serious conversation with me. He was saying that he cannot get off of his phone. I said, well, what do you mean? Just put it in the drawer. And he was being serious. He was not joking. He was saying, I just get into these scrolls and I cannot stop. And I felt like,
I've been there. Yeah.
oh my goodness. He was talking to me like he was saying, hey, I'm addicted to a drug.
Yes.
And it was serious. He wasn't
Well,
joking.
It is addictive.
Yeah.
It's a dopamine hit, and your body likes dopamine hits, and sometimes drugs give your body dopamine hits. It's the same thing.
And it's designed that way.
Yes.
Well, and obviously this guy's close to 20. Well, he is actually more than 20 years younger than me. So I guess I see it differently because there was a time in my life where I didn't have it.
Right.
So I can go without it and it's fine. It's like, okay, it's this stupid thing. I'm done with it. I guess, there's a generation of people who are literally unable to pry themselves off of it.
Sure.
Well, put it in the drawer, keep it out of sight is one of the tips as well, TJ. They also mentioned make your phone boring, turn it on grayscale mode so everything is in black and white.
I tried that. It was way too boring.
So it
Swap
works.
phones with someone you trust. One professor from Duke says she trades phones with her partner. That way we can get a hold of each other if we need to, and we could check something if we need to, but we can be on our own media streams. We can't be on our own media streams.
I would trade with you, J-Bo, but I'd be embarrassed if you saw how I talk to my wife so sweetly.
Oh, yeah,
You'd
I
make
don't
fun
wanna
of
see
me.
that.
You'd make
Yeah.
fun of me forever.
Yeah, up top for sure.
I can't do that.
And the last one I'll mention seems a little silly to me, but write a breakup letter to your phone.
Okay.
Literally write a letter.
Enough of that.
doing that.
to your
Get that
phone.
out of here.
Okay.
It's dumb. Kenny, what else you got?
Chick-fil-A is celebrating its 80th anniversary in 2026. And to celebrate, they're giving 3,000 customers free food for a year if they find the golden cup.
See, I don't get so into promotions, but the idea of getting a golden ticket either in a candy bar, sort of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory style, that's always been really exciting to me.
Yeah, me too.
I want to win something like that.
Well, the idea of getting free chicken for a year has been really exciting to me.
It'll be 3,000 cups that will be spread out across locations around the United States.
You think there's any at the one near us? Any
There could
feelings?
be. It has started. It started officially on January 5th. It's going to run through July 1st. They're offering what they're calling classic cups. So it's a plastic reusable collector's cup that you could purchase for $3.99.
Oh,
that
boy.
cup will be wrapped some way. And underneath the wrapping, you'll get the design of the cup. And if it is a golden cup, you're a winner.
Okay.
And you
I'm in.
get free chicken for a year.
You going to do it?
Man, I'm going to try at least one time. One time. I won't play the lotto, but I'll try this.
Well, now you're talking about chicken sandwiches.
Right,
and
exactly.
That's pretty exciting. Go ahead.
Now, I will note, it's not unlimited chicken for the year. Essentially, you'll get 52 entrees, so you get like one meal a week. And those entrees include...
They want you to watch your diet.
lame.
They're like, wait a minute. That's
still pretty generous.
So I don't get to roll around in patties, pile of patties. All right, well,
You're going to have the meat sweats.
not as great as I thought, but still pretty cool. What else you got, Kenny?
Well, dry January, I'm sure many people are participating, giving up on drinking alcohol for the month of January. There was an article posted with experts showing what that does for your body.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Are you participating in dry January?
Good
Failed
question.
already.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
When did you start?
Well, technically, I was drinking on January 1st.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so, Kenny, I will give you $100 if you take on dry January, but it has to go, since you already failed, it has to go through February 7th.
Oh, that's...
It's only 30 days. I mean, at least 30 days from...
$100?
$100.
Take
That's
it. What
that's actually a big deal.
I'll give you $100, but you have to be honest. So that means you have to be a man of your word, and you can't drink.
I trust that he would.
And I will
tell
give you the
truth.
100
I
if
would
you
be
go.
truthful. This does not sound like fun to me.
I would say yes to this. Can I have the offer?
I mean,
Easier for you
it's
than
gonna be
for
easy
me.
for you.
All right, I'll tell you
I will
what.
give you 100 if you go dry for 30 days.
As you're thinking, I will add in 10 potential golden cups from Chick-fil-A, and I will get them for you.
All right. Well, allow me to ponder this.
Okay, you have until the end of the show,
Dude, a golden
to
cups.
make up your mind.
That's the excitement there is worth more than $100.
$100.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have my routine, after a long week.
Wait, do we need to talk?
Well, the thing is, like, on a Friday after we wrap up here, I'll pour myself a Tito's and Club, as my dad calls it, Uncle Tito. Hey, buddy, slow down on Uncle Tito over there. And I'll play some video games, and it's a nice way to wind down after a week of work. So I was just like thinking that I enjoy that time to myself. Do I really want to give that up for $100? But I am looking at this study, J-Bo, that you gave me with skin health improves, sleep quality improves,
okay.
memory, cancer risk, all of that
Wait,
stuff.
we never got to the list. So go ahead and read the list. And I encourage anyone to consider this because alcohol's not great for us.
Well, it's definitely not good for you. I know that.
You see
Any
these-
amount
A
is
little
not good for you.
poison to your body.
Yeah, it always cracks me up when you see these stories, these headlines where they go, well, it's got some grape in it, and that's good for you. It's like, there are a lot of things that have grape in it, like grapes. You could eat grapes. And so it's just bad for you. But also, there's an art form with wine
Right.
and all these things. So I
And
get
bourbon
it.
and whiskey and all that stuff.
In
so.
moderation.
But
it's
go
okay.
ahead. Read to me what happens to our body when we go dry for a month.
Well, they say your skin health improves, your sleep quality improves, your memory and cognition improves, your cancer risk lowers, your organ function improves, nutrient absorption improves, mental health may improve.
Can you imagine this?
All those improvements.
I don't know about the mental health part, but
This is unbelievable that drinking is still so popular when you got a list like that.
Yeah, I thought Uncle Tito was keeping me sane. But
No, it's driving you crazy.
Well, isn't that a deception there? People think it's actually calming them down, it's making them feel better. Meanwhile, you're like hurting yourself. But okay, back to J-Bo's offer. Now, why did you feel that you should offer this to Kenny?
Well, because I am familiar with this list, and I know Kenny likes a good challenge. And when I read the list, I thought, well, I know Kenny has mentioned that like sometimes sleeping can be a little tough. So I'm like, this would be a good way to maybe help him.
It's a donation to the Kenny charity.
To the Kenny charity, help him get some good sleep.
Kenny, you drink too much. That's basically what we're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But, I mean, you guys wouldn't even know that to be true if it was true, and it's not. I do think I'm a moderate drinker. I don't drink during the week. I have a couple of cocktails over the weekend. But, J-Bo, you're right. I do enjoy a challenge, so I think I want to accept this challenge. I'll give it a try.
Hey, look at this.
I'll give it a try.
Okay,
I'm good for it.
and seriously, take note. Let's see how your watch, tracks your sleep and everything, and let's see. We'll get to report back in a month. All right, great, Kenny, good job.
I'll try.
A little bit of a concerning headline, but I don't know why this is so different now, because I could definitely relate to this. The headline out of the New York Post says, "The young and the dateless, why Gen Z millennial men aren't approaching women anymore." They're claiming that men don't want to come off as pushy and are concerned that they will be looked at as being creepy if they approach a woman and show interest.
Okay.
They're calling this approach anxiety And they're claiming nearly half of single men in the U.S. grapple with this. Researchers determined 44% of 1,000 men reported that this fear reduces their likelihood of initiating contact. This is not good for the robot potential takeover that might be on the way. Robot relationships, I don't like where this is going.
It's not good for the declining birth rate
Right.
in the world.
Now, I do think back to when I was a younger guy, and I did deal with this. Without, you did too?
Yeah, definitely.
So we were both uncool, is what you're saying.
Well, I was deathly afraid to approach anybody.
rejected.
Rejection was the main thing. Also, I don't want to ever make anybody feel uncomfortable, but every relationship or interaction I've had, the woman has really made it very obvious that they were interested.
Well, they can't keep their hands off you, Kenny.
Well, I mean, it's not
look,
like it
he's-
happened all
he's
the
Kenny.
time. It definitely didn't happen all the time, but the few times it did,
Mostly
it
did.
was very
Yeah.
clear.
Yes, Heather.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, just don't be creepy. It's very easy to not be creepy. If you go up to someone and it seems like that woman does not want to talk to you or is not interested, just say, okay, I'm sorry, and go away.
And then
That's
walk away.
so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah, I think some stories that I've heard from the ladies is that when they tell a guy like, hey, no thank you, or sometimes the response is very aggressive, where maybe they're being
From the
grabbed
dude?
at from the dude to the woman. They're being grabbed at, or they're being called out of their name, meaning cuss words or
Sure.
other things. So it's more so just being respectful. Like, for example,
And where did you see that, by the way?
I saw that it's in that same article.
Okay.
Yeah, and also from my friends.
Yeah.
So that's like real life, like personal experiences. But it's an example. This is an example. I was at a grocery store, and I'm probably in the cereal, I think, when I remember. And a guy walks up to me, he goes, "Excuse me," and I look and I smile, and he said, "I think you're so beautiful."
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, thank you." And he goes, "You have the most beautiful smile." And I said, "Oh, thank you." And then he goes, "I'd like to get to know you. Can I take you out?" And I just simply said, "I'm married." And he goes, "Oh man, well, he's blessed." And I said, "You're right, he is blessed." And I'm dead serious. That's a legit example. But he was respectful.
That's good.
I was respectful. He walked away, and that was it. So
I would
think-
brag about that every day, by the way, if it happened to me. I wonder what that's
I
like.
think if both parties are respectful, then that would make the women feel safe to say no to a man, but also that would help the man not feel like he's being rejected, but more so just like, that's not what she wants. You
Swing
move
and a
on.
miss.
Yeah, that's it.
And to be fair, there are women that can be jerks.
Yes.
Women can also be
Yes.
mean and nasty.
Yes, for sure.
But I don't think that's the bulk. That's a very, very small portion of women, I think.
Well, this article rounds up here. It says this actually doesn't align with what single women want. 77% of women between 18 and 30 and 68% between 30 and 40 hope to be approached more, according to these insights.
Yeah.
So just something to think about. I guess if we're not creepy, we're in good shape.
That's it.
Hey, Vincent, I remember you. You've called before, right?
Yes, sir. I work out here at a warehouse here in Ridgeville.
Oh,
I'm getting paid good money just to be the yard manager. I make sure that all the trucks hook up to the right trailer and take them down. And
you work with people you like?
no, I hate them all.
No.
At least
Appreciate
you're
you being honest.
That'd make you laugh.
No, you're joking, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
that'd make you laugh.
Yeah, no, it was funny. But
He's
hopefully...
an equal opportunity hater. He hates everybody.
No, Vincent, you sound like you're a lover.
Like Oscar the Grouch. I don't like anybody.
Vincent, are you a grouchy guy, or you think you're generally joyful?
I'm generally joyful.
Good for you,
That's
man.
great.
I can impersonate over 100 different voices.
You can do voices?
Yep.
What's your favorite one to do?
My fellow Americans, I did not have improper relations with that woman.
That was perfect.
Classic.
What do you mean that's improper?
Wow. Look at that. He jumped right into it.
Nailed it.
You do any, like, cartoon characters?
Well, I used to be able to do Mickey Mouse, but it hurts my throat too much anymore.
Oh, Kenny can do it for you.
Hi.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Bugs Bunny, my arch rival.
Oh, Mickey Mouse is so hard to do. Hey, Minnie, it's Mickey. Let's go out.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. You think you still got it, Vincent.
It hurts your throat. It hurts my throat after a while.
Yeah, don't do it too much. But it sounds like you're a mega talent. Were you ever interested in, like, voicing cartoons or any of that stuff when you were growing up?
No, I learned it from my uncle, who would call up the house and pretend like he was an Irish priest. This is Father Margolis, and I'm here to tell you, we're going to be taking you to confession and take the ruler to your fingers and pop you one.
Oh, okay. Vincent.
That was more Scottish, but yeah, you got it. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Who cares? He's having fun.
Very regional.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
good. That was good.
Now, Vincent, have you ever thought about stand-up comedy or using those talents for something?
I get a little bit nervous in front of a large group.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I could do that or not.
If you could change that in a perfect world, would you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if anybody needs a voiceover, I'm willing to do it
No.
as long as I get paid.
No, that's right.
That's right.
Bills don't pay themselves.
Vincent, if you're interested in that, I encourage you to pour into that a little bit. There's lots of books on public speaking. There's lots of courses. You can fix that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The most famous one I remember is from the Brady Bunch, where the young actress is told to imagine everybody in their underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a start. Listen, Vincent, we appreciate you listening to our show.
I can do just about almost every single president. The only one I can't do is Gerald Ford.
Oh,
He was just a little bit too hard.
well, now I'm
I can do
bummed out.
everybody From, was it
Have a great day, Vincent. We love you.
my fellow Americans, I ask not what you can do for your country, or what your country can do for you.
Era John Kennedy.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good.
That's good.
All right, Vincent,
That's great, Vincent.
Bye.
have a great day.
You
Thanks,
take care.
Vincent.
Bye.
This is the TJ Show. We have all kinds of talented
Yes.
listeners out there. Girl Scout cookie season officially here. It's a really cool program. Each cookie season, Girl Scouts develop important life skills like goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, business ethics, all through the Girl Scout cookie program. I mean, who doesn't want to support that? And the cookies are good
I'm not
too.
mad at it. I support it.
I'm a little suspicious about my Girl Scout Cookie Connect. He's Sal from my bowling league. I swear I've been buying Girl Scout cookies from this guy for 15 years, and I have no idea how old his daughter is, if she's still a Girl
Yeah.
Scout or what the deal is.
That man don't even have kids.
It's very suspicious, and I'm not
Scammed.
sure if he even has kids. You're right.
Yeah, no, the Girl Scouts have not asked me to say this, but on behalf of them, public service announcement, if it seems weird, don't buy it from the
probably
situation.
weird.
We're thrilled to introduce the new delicious Explore More's cookie.
They say it's Rocky Road ice cream and flavored.
Oh,
Explore More's. It's a fun name.
It sounds good.
You know, last year we had some Girl Scout cookie drama unfold. Jabo, you were in your office. We're in a big office building. You were looking out your window and you saw a random dude holding a big box of cookies, and you got intrigued. If you missed what happened last year or you're new to our show, this is how much we care about great cookies.
I was mesmerized by this guy who was walking into the building with 2 boxes in his hands. Thin Mints.
Oh, interesting.
He's a Girl Scout dad. I almost started banging on the window. Hey! I'm here!
We're going to hunt that man down. We're going to find him. It's
I
the
want
last
some
thing we
Thin
do.
Mints.
Genesis, she runs our building. Everyone knows Genesis.
That's right.
I might have to send a blast email to the entire building so we can locate this individual.
An investigation.
This is awesome. We've got access to the security portal. I love it. Keith, can you say hi to Jabo?
Jabo, how you doing?
And are you Girl Scout cookie dad lawyer guy?
I certainly am. It is nice to meet you both.
I can't believe this is actually happening, Jabo.
I am smiling ear to ear. I'm cheesing right now.
Yeah. Standing before us right now in our studio, Keith, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Yeah.
I brought in 4 boxes for you guys and 1 on the house for my daughter and I.
Oh, thank you. What are they going for these
They're like
days?
$6 a box. $6 less.
Wait a minute. He delivered them at this point. It's worth it.
As a lawyer, you allow the Girl Scouts to kick it up that high?
I do. There's not really much I can do.
Oh my goodness.
Feel the weight upon your shoulders.
We're happy to cover whatever you can.
Pro bono.
Do you want us to chant for you, or would that be too much?
No, you don't have to, but every time I come...
We're going to do it anyway. Keith. There he is, Keith, Girl Scout Cookie. Let's call him Cookie Keith.
Cookie
Keith on the TJ Show. That's one of the highlights from last year. Cookie Keith
That's
hooking
right.
us up.
Do you have his email? Because I'm looking forward to seeing him again this year.
Yeah, well, we should hunt him down again. Do it all over again.
I'm down for it.
We love Keith and we love Girl Scouts. Great job with what you're doing and keep working hard out there. And I'm going to get my hands on some Explore Mores this year. That's my goal. Have to ask the obvious question to producer Heather.
Hello.
She is currently wearing roller skates as her shoes. Now that's a little bit odd.
That's why she's taller.
Really inconvenient.
What is the occasion, and why are you rolling around the studio, Heather?
Well, I wanted to let you guys all know that I made the roller derby league that I was practicing for and working on getting into all year long.
Congratulations.
Hey, Heather, look
That's
at you.
awesome.
What an athlete.
Yes, I agree. I am a big athlete, and today's our first practice, and I haven't been on skates in like a month.
So you're just getting in as much time as possible.
Correct. Like I think I just need to be on skates for a little bit just to get my balance back.
Okay. Well, first of all, very proud of you because, Heather saw a movie. Which movie was it again?
Whip It.
Whip It, which is a roller derby movie.
Yeah, from like 2010 or something like that.
And
yeah,
ever since she saw it, she's wanted to be in a roller derby league as an adult.
Sometimes research takes a long time.
Yeah. And you finally went for it, 6 months ago?
So, give or take, yeah.
And so she had to go to practice. She had to go through tryouts.
I had to learn how to roller skate.
You didn't know how to roller skate?
I was a blader growing up.
Oh, okay.
Skating's much harder than blading.
And you are now good enough to be able to make this team. That is a huge accomplishment.
That is awesome.
I'm happy.
Yes.
Heather, you were supposed to come up with a clever name.
Yes.
Roller
yeah,
derby
we
name?
never talked about that. Yeah.
What did you decide?
Well, we put it to the listeners, to the viewers. You know what I mean?
There was a vote. You we never followed up on.
No,
what were the options again?
It was Mia Slam, like Mia Hamm. It was Tina Slay, like Tina Fey.
Right.
And then Producer Payne, which Kenny came up with. And of course, the one that Kenny came up with was the winner.
God voted.
So I went with Producer Payne because I'm a man of my word.
Payne. All
right. We got Producer Payne on the show.
Bring the pain tonight, Heather.
Well, Heather, in all seriousness, I am very excited for you because we talk about this all the time. If there's something that you're longing to do, even if it's a hobby, what's interesting is I bet you'll find over time, or you probably already found this, when you're pursuing something new, it actually sharpens the other things in your life.
Sure.
Like for me, when I started studying the piano, which I'm not a great piano player by any stretch, I have a lot of work to do, but even the process of getting taught by a professional and going through that and being vulnerable and failing in front of someone where you're not great at it, it's not the main thing you do, there's something inside of me that changed through that, and it actually taught me way more than the few songs that I know how to play on the piano.
It taught you how easily you're frustrated, right?
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, let me tell you, it is hard to, and I was so embarrassed, and I didn't know why, but I would play piano in front of my teacher and I would get humiliated. And he said, you're dealing with something that a lot of adults deal with, and they actually quit so fast because they don't want to be humiliated in front of another adult. And I said, that's a great point. Even that insight was worth the price of admission. It was really incredible. So good job, Heather.
Well, I don't know how hip checking other chicks has, bettered my life yet, but I'll let you guys know.
Well,
when I get
hips
there.
don't lie though.
Yeah.
So.
Listen, I'm going to hire you to be my security before you know it. You're getting real tough.